Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 3 to 6 months. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. Okay, so we're going to get into your current energy, what you don't see coming, and then what Spirit wants you to focus on for the next couple of months. And after that, we'll get into your person's energy and your energy and get the outcome. All right, so thank you to everybody who's returning. I so appreciate all of your support. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box. All right, so I feel like we need one more shuffle and we'll get into your energy. This is for Taurus. Next 3 to 6 months. All right, so what we have for your current energy, we have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. What you don't see coming, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. That's a mixed bag of energy. And then what Spirit wants you to focus on, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. Now, the overall energy is the Tower in reverse. So I feel like there's been a lot of ups, downs, changes. It could be small things, it could be large things for some of you, but it feels like those things have happened and it's time to take a step back and to kind of review what it is that has gone on. Now, you could have been dealing with somebody who was a little bit difficult, somebody that you just realized was not honest with you about something and you had to cut ties with them. That's the energy. I'm kind of peeking at the other card, so I'm seeing that, but it does feel like there's going to be a good outcome. Now, this could have just been minor things that had happened and you are letting things kind of fall away as they're meant to. So it's not a bad energy. It just feels like things have changed quite a bit and you're coming to a place of acceptance. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Now, do I feel like, yes, I do feel like there was somebody that might have been a little bit dishonest. I don't sense that it was a really, this is going to sound so silly, but it's almost like if it was a lie, it felt like a white lie, like something silly. And you may be waiting to see if this person comes back and explains to you what has happened. I do sense whoever this is for you, that they have something to tell you. They want to either apologize, let you know that they didn't have any ill will. Now, if you've already cut this person off and you've decided that maybe you don't want to wait around, I get that. But I do see and I sense that this is your energy with the Seven of Pentacles, that you may be kind of waiting to see how things pan out and see if this person is willing to come in and tell you the full truth about something. It could be a friend. I'm sensing very strong friend energy, but it could also be a partner. We'll clarify that and see. All right, so what you don't see coming, the Page of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Wow, what a contradiction right here. So we have happiness in a relationship. Now, could it have been that you felt betrayed? Absolutely. And someone was unable to connect the same way that you were able to. You could have been in a long relationship and felt like this person's just done one too many things and you feel a bit betrayed. And it's hard because you wanted to be happy. You felt like this was something that was meant to come together. And I just don't feel like it's something so severe that you can't forgive, even though it looks really, really painful here. You could just be feeling the sting of it and wanting to get back to a place of feeling happy. If this person hasn't come forward again, like I said, they seem to want to in the current energy, but just be a little bit cautious. I'd say that there's a sense of they have this inability to communicate exactly what it is that they feel. They're just not very good at it. So you could feel like, wait, I just am not sure about this. Let's give it a break for a second and we'll see if we can get back to where we were. All right, we'll clarify that in a moment too. So I do think there's a resolution coming, and that's what you don't see. Now, what Spirit wants you to focus on, the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. So if you're holding back and blocking your emotions, which I feel like is part of what Spirit's saying that you need to focus on, is if your boundaries are really, really high, you could be in a position where you don't want to open up or allow somebody to get back in. I'd say kind of look at it from both people's perspective if you can. Because even though somebody doesn't move very quickly or they don't necessarily seem like they're stable, this could be somebody you're just dating. Now, if this was in a long-term relationship, it could be that you're shutting down because that person had difficulty, and Spirit's like saying, wait, let's look at this from a different perspective. Is this a soul connection? Do you have a twin flame connection? Is this something that you want to move forward? Because if you do, then there needs to be a little bit of work on how high you set those emotional boundaries. Do you need to open yourself up? And I think Spirit wants you to work on that so that you can have the relationship that you want, the stability that you want, because that's very much about stability as well as it is about having partnerships. All right, so we'll clarify that in just a moment. Once we get done with this spread, we're also going to look into your person's energy as well. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. This is for Taurus. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this person, again, okay, it just feels like a lot of little, how do I want to put it, untruths. But I don't necessarily feel like there's something that's so drastic. I just feel like this person doesn't have the ability to be very clear about things. So you guys are going to know who I'm talking about. Sometimes I get confused. I'm like, can you just explain this energy to me so I can explain it to them? But I think it'll resonate for some of you. So you'll know who I'm talking about. And then we have the World in reverse. So this is something that has not closed out. The Lovers in reverse. This is somebody, obviously, that you are not connected to as of this moment. And it's saying, yes, you may be waiting for that apology, and at some point this person seems to want to. They may not have spoken up yet, and they could just come back and tell the same little white lies. If you can't tolerate that, I completely understand, but it feels like they are going to at some point with the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, because for them, it's not over. And they have a tendency, I think, to come back and forth. I don't mean to giggle, but their energy is kind of strange. It's almost as if it's like, I love you, but I don't know how to really express myself, and I don't know how to tell the truth about absolutely everything that's going on, which is really frustrating. So if you're dealing with that, I'm so sorry. I think Spirit's just kind of saying, have a little bit of patience with this person. They may figure their stuff out. If you don't want to, I completely understand, but it does feel like they want to come in and say something because they're just not done yet. All right. Let's look at the Page of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Cups. All right, so now we have the Eight of Cups. That's your energy of wanting to walk away at the Nine of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of walk away energy, the Judgment. You had a tough decision to make. If you have chosen to, then it does seem like you're walking away from someone who's not capable of expressing themselves properly, and you're finding your happiness on the other side of that. Now, the other thing could be is to leave behind any kind of emotional stuff. What I'm hearing really clearly is if this is reminiscent of another relationship, if it takes you back and it triggers some old emotional wounds, Spirit's kind of pushing, like saying, what did this person do? Is it as extreme as something you've experienced before, or is it just triggering something that needs to be healed? Because we're always going through that. We're going to be healing till the day we lay down and go to sleep for good. So in this case, it's working through that. Can you leave those emotional burdens behind and move forward? Some of you want to leave the person. Some of you may be open to it because you believed that there was happiness at the other end of it. It does seem a little bit conflicting, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Now, the Nine of Wands, yes, it's been a burden. This is the wounded warrior for me. He's trying really hard, and I think you are too, to get past whatever disappointment you had again, because at the other end of this, it does seem to be some hope and some wishes come true and some feelings of contentment. For some of you, it could be that walking away is the only way that you can get away from this. And for others of you, it's like having that conversation. If this person comes in and apologizes and you can really get to the root of things, you might be able to work things out. All right, so let's look at the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. This is what Spirit wants you to focus on. So we've got the Two of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. And then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So with the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Cups all being in reverse here, it's as if Spirit's saying take a break from anything with anyone. So I guess the energy is being pushed more to step away from the situation, even if you just need to take a break until you two can get on the same page. It's like, don't continue to put energy into something if it's not working for you. So I'm not indicating, I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself. I'm not trying to, because I do feel like some of you want this to work out. And then the other part of you are like, no, I'm not. I just want to close myself off, shut off from relationships for now. I don't want to put my energy there. I don't want to put my time, money, whatever it is, into anything and just kind of take a step back. Then the Fool comes in reverse. So there's a part of you that's just kind of afraid to take that chance again, which makes perfect sense. And then the Four of Wands after that, in any kind of a serious relationship, if it's been this difficult to deal with. All right, so let's get into, I'm going to clear these really quickly, and let's get into your person's energy and see if this coincides with the main reading. Okay, let me clear this for you, and we will look at your person's energy. I didn't pick up anything work-related this go-round for you guys. Doesn't mean that there aren't things coming up for some of you. It just wasn't a prominent energy in the next 3 to 6. It seemed to be more about focusing on the relationships or ones that you want to put behind you. All right, so let's see. This is your person. We have the Hierophant in reverse with the the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. And then for your energy, we have, again, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then the Empress in reverse is the overall energy. So this is one of those things where two people are not really feeling like themselves. The Empress in reverse is someone who feels a little disempowered, not feeling completely the way you want to in a relationship. Now, the person that you're dealing with, energy is coming up as the Hierophant in reverse. They may have trouble with higher levels of commitment. They just have a tough time. Maybe they've had a lot of disappointments in relationships themselves, and they've been wounded a lot in the past. So they're trying to get beyond those things before they move into something brand new. And there could also be that they have some financial issues right now. So they're kind of pulling back their energy. You could be sensing this from them as well. All right. Now, your energy is showing up as the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords. So it's not wanting to stay stuck in the energy of being disappointed. I understand that completely. Wanting to withdraw your energy, protect yourself, not wanting to necessarily jump into something new because it may not feel stable. So for right now, I feel like you've got your energy pulled back. You could be licking some wounds if there's some things that have been hurting, but you're actually not stuck. It's just wanting to be probably alone and just focusing on you is what it feels like. All right, so let's see what the possible outcome could be for the two of you. Then we have the Judgment card. The Judgment is about wanting harmony, wanting to find happiness within a family. It's sometimes can be a really tough decision. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so things don't seem to be moving in the direction just yet. But here's Spirit coming in strangely. Like I said, for some of you, this person's just done too much and it was too painful to continue with. But it's asking that you have patience around it for some reason. And then we have the Chariot, because things can move forward. You could be at a distance from this person as well, which creates a difficult scenario for anyone. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse, believe it or not, in this case, I feel like things will get to a balanced place. In the upright, it's as if he's the only one giving and he's giving to other people. So there actually isn't balance. In reverse, I'm going to say that it will get to a place of being balanced, and there's going to be a lot of hard work that needs to be put into it. As long as you release anything from the past that was a burden, it does feel like it will work out. All right, so let's get the Lover's Oracle for you. This is going to be a quick reading and see what the outcome of that is. Well, they'll get some messages. We already got the outcome, didn't we? All right, this card is poking out. So let's see. It says, passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And then we have, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. That's absolutely true. And like I said, if some of you are just putting this behind you or already have, that means that you're going to take some time to heal and open yourself up to the new possibilities. And then we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. All right, my loves, I hope that helped. If you would like a personal reading, again, that info's in the description box. Thank you again for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And I'll be doing the September readings towards the end of this week, so keep an eye out for those. I love you guys to pieces. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.